the weapon on safe. Open the feed tray cover. You're going to sweep down the feed tray cover and across the feed tray. Open the feed tray and you are going to inspect the chamber as well as the bolt face. Then with 2 fingers and 2 fingers only, you are going to insert them inside of the magazine well. Other way. If you are wearing gloves when you're doing this, a lot of guys have been getting them stuck. And so what I suggest you do, insert your thumbs, and you have this little tab right here on the magazine well. Hold that up, do your inspection, removing any brass or links. Move your fingers out of the way so your gloves don't get stuck. Once you've done that clearance, you're going to lower your feed tray and then your feed tray cover. At this time, just like with the 240, you're going to place the weapon on fire. With your palm facing up, pull the charging handle to the rear and hold it. Squeeze the trigger and ride the bolt back to the forward position. At this point, you're going to go straight into disassembly. You're going to start at the rear of the receiver, knocking out both of the upper and lower takedown pins. Once the lower takedown pin has been removed, then the trigger housing mechanism as well as the buttstock with buffer assembly will allow it to be removed off of the receiver. The difference with the 249 and 240 when it comes to the takedown pins is these are not removed from the receiver, unlike the 240. Remove your trigger housing mechanism. All right, so to remove the guide rod spring assembly, you are going to press in on the guide rod, push in, lift up, and allow for that spring tension to be released. So when you're putting these into your 7 groups, that guide rod spring does need to be removed from the guide rod. All right, go ahead and lower the rear of the receiver down to the ground. All right, at this point you're going to remove the barrel assembly. On the left-hand side, as we're looking at it right here, you're going to depress the barrel release latch. And the easiest way to get this, correction, been a long day for me as well out here in the sun. So with your palm facing up and in one swift motion, you are going to grasp that charging handle and pull to the rear, removing the charging handle, removing the op rod and bolt carrier group assembly. And this is as far as you need to disassemble that. You don't have to remove the bolt from the bolt carrier group. You don't have to remove the whole bolt carrier group from the op rod. And so going, again, sorry, apologize, back to the barrel assembly. You're going to depress that barrel release latch on the left-hand side. And the barrel can simply be removed if you just give a light lift up and push forward. You'll see a lot of guys sitting there hitting the carrying handle with it. It's unnecessary. It just causes unnecessary wear on the weapon. So for the removal of the gas tube and bipod legs, what I like to do is I simply insert my index finger in there, make it fat, give it a twist, and then pull it out. And then you'll be able to remove the bipod legs. So setting these into its 7 appropriate groups. You need to move the heat shield from the barrel. Alright, so when y'all are counting off your 7 groups to the grader, they don't have to be in a excuse me, in a specific order, and as you count them, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so those groups are 1, 2, 3, making sure that you have the gas tube with bipod legs, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Does anybody have any questions over the clearance or disassembly?